What's up, guys? Give me your shoes here, and today I'm going to be showing you my very first playthrough on Mechwarrior Online, and I gotta tell you right off the bat, this shit's the bomb! So, the first thing you should know about Mechwarrior, I don't know how many of you guys have played Mechwarrior 2, but that's the one that I played, is that the throttle is like an airplane throttle, is you throttle up and then you leave it there. Like, you are a mech pilot. You are driving this thing, and it is akin to an airplane, sort of. And then, yeah, okay, so this is the thing. I looked at the keys before I got in this, and right now I'm trying to figure out the weapons. And if you look on the bottom right, there's a grid that I'm manipulating with the arrow keys. And you'll see that up and down work just like you would think, but I can turn off weapons in groups. I have those 1 through 6 is those weapon groups, and I have turned off the missiles, the LRM-10s, and now I've turned off 2 of the bottom medium lasers, and I'm getting hit, taking fire. So I turned on, those are 2 medium lasers, 3 medium lasers, and the small laser. And he's hitting me with heavies, and so I'm back up, and I'm gonna like figure this out here, because so take cover behind the hill, and then I want to turn on those bottom 2 lasers. So what I'm doing is I'm manipulating the controls over and hitting the right control button. But I also want my rockets too, because those are guided, and I know that guy's a heavy. So the other thing too I want to show you right now is, if you see on the map in the middle, the torso, so you know it's a real mech game when you can turn the torso. And the arrow with the dotted line, that's where the legs would be moving, but the field of view is going to be that orange cone. That's where I'm facing. And so it doesn't, the other thing too is that my heading is the up facing arrow on the compass on the HUD, but the center of where I'm facing is the bottom facing arrow. I don't know if you guys can see that right now. So yeah, so exactly. So the bottom arrow on the compass on the top of the HUD is where I'm walking, but the top arrow is where I'm facing. And you can see that on the map too. These rockets, I should mention, they're guided. They lock on, and I'm doing damage to this guy. You can see his 90%. Those hit. Hopefully we'll get an 89. Yeah, 87. That's a solid hit. But I'm scared of those lasers, those heavy lasers. Launching more rockets. Being going. My team is moving up on that right side, so I figured this would be a good time to go in there and attack. I got my group set up. I can hit the 5 key and launch all my missiles, and hit the 6 key and hit all the medium lasers. The other thing about mechs is that real Mechwarrior games, I should say real mech games, is heat management. Managing that heat, that's that red bar on the right side of the map. Firing lasers generates some amount of heat. The bigger the laser, the more the heat. And then you can actually shut your mech down if that gets too high, and that actually happens here in a second, so you will see that. So this guy is an Atlas. If you played any of the other Mechwarrior games, you know that that's kind of like a big mech, and these dudes are ganging up on him, so I figured it's a good time to go over there and give him what's for. Yeah. Hitting the 5 key, and there you go. So I wasn't watching my heat. Turned on my lasers, hit him too hard. He decides to pound on me. And I'm going to take cover back here and let my heat come down. I should say that there is no collision with friendly mechs or any of the terrain, like the trees or anything. It's kind of weird. You know, you would figure that you could, you know, not, I don't know, at least see the trees break or something, but you walk right through them. It's kind of a weird feeling to get used to. This is really, This is really interesting right here. This bridge over here. You can see I'm headed off the bridge. That arrow, I get that arrow set up to walk across the bridge just perfectly, and then you can completely turn the torso left and right, and you're still walking straight. It's awesome. I love these style of games. The Mechwarrior 2 I played, God, when I was in middle school, and back in the day, I mean, it was the shit. Can't even tell you how much time I spent playing that game. The Mac version too, my God, the Macintosh. Alright, so there's an enemy. I fired my missiles too early before I had lock, but not that time. And the missiles don't really hurt your heat, but the lasers, Jesus Christ. Walking up, just fighting with that guy. I'm waiting for the heat to come down. I only have 3 more salvos because they fire 20 missiles each. And the heat, dude, heat is so important in this game to watch. The cool thing is that I hear that the environmental temperatures affect heat, like if it's a snow map or a cold map, that actually affects your heat. And if it's a cold map, you can fire more lasers and whatnot, but then you generate like a thermal signature I've seen in the trailers, but I have yet to play one of those maps. I'm really excited about that. The mech I'm in is kind of like a medium-sized mech, and from what I can tell, it has terrible heat management. That's a tiny mech, and not really armored, but he doesn't last long because we gang up on him here. And it looks like I hit my friendly mech there too. You can kind of see that if you back up, you can kind of see that I created that like laser damage effect on him. So I wonder if friendly, I've yet to figure out if friendly fire actually means something. So here we are at their base. It's a little red dot, and just as I figure that out, I think this match ends. Yeah, so there we go. 0 kills and 3 assists. Not bad for a first game, right? Anyway, so that's Mechwarrior, and I hope you guys had fun watching it, and you should really check it out. It is awesome. And I don't know anything about the free-to-play aspects of it yet. Obviously, you know, you can customize your mech, and you can buy better parts and all of that shenanigans. But I have yet to do that, and hopefully I'll get enough points, you know, to maybe customize something and show you guys that. But anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed.